Income Agency. Come on in. We are talking all things going live. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Your girl's running late. We're gonna move a little quicker. I gotta get up over onto the TikTok streets. I had to post some content. Had to go visit some of my live folks. Wanted to make sure I got some views in. Make sure I'm trying to stay true and blue to posting content, y'all. So we're doing this thing. I am not going to stop. We're gonna do it. We're gonna stay focused. We're gonna stay committed. Um, we'll see. We're gonna try our best to do it. So I am doing it, y'all. And so what I've embraced is just doing quick little messages. It doesn't have to be super long. Quick little messages, just sharing some words of wisdom about posting content, going live, maybe the use of some of the features. So we're going to do that for a little bit just to kind of get me going. I don't want to overthink it. When I overthink it, like especially with bigger post ideas, it delays my launch. I don't move. I'm thinking about an idea and then I'm like, oh well, that's gonna take too much time. And I don't end up doing anything. So now I'm like, do something. Do something. Doesn't have to be huge. Just do something. So that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm trying to get the content going, trying to get that rolling, trying to put myself out there and just keep posting. Don't even overthink it. All right. All right, my dear friends, I'm going to go over to the TikTok streets. We're going to get over there. If you are new to my live, feel free to come in. Go ahead and click that like button. You'll see that below here. It's down below. And then go ahead and click that subscriber button, which is down there too, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So we're going to go live on TikTok streets in just a second. Let me make sure I log in. I've been delaying my start. TikTok Live, live streaming tips, TikTok Live, live streaming tips. Ask questions, new live hosts. Come in, ask questions. How are you? Hey, spiritual, how are you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. I'm super duper late, but I was like, you know what? I gotta get going. I had to post some content and get moving. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Simi? Welcome to the room. Others coming in. Feel free to come in, ask questions. We are going to get started in just a few minutes. We're going to get to liking and tapping on the live. So come in, ask your questions. Let me know if you have any questions about how to go live. We're giving beginner friendly tips, new live host tips. Come in if you are new, trying to go live for the first time. We're going to talk about some of the things you want to do to get started. Make make sure that you are getting activated as a live host. So come in, ask your questions. How you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Feel free to come in. Turn that down some. Feel free to come in and ask your questions, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all joining. Spiritual, thank you so much for that. Dr. Lisa Cares in the popular. Appreciate the support. We are going to get started in just a little bit. I was posting content. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today too. I want you guys to understand there's things that you got to do. You got to do it. You got to do it. And so I was not doing it. So I've gotten into a commitment to myself. We're going to see how this goes. I know that some days I'm doing better than others in terms of my time allocation and time management, but I've been trying my best to post 3 posts a day, and we're going to see how it goes. Um, and just make sure I'm staying consistent. Like I said, you got to post the content too. So as much as you go live, you want to post the content as well. So come in if you got questions. My new friends, hello friend, how are you on the YT? Thank you all for being here on the YT as well. I am sharing out my live. Let me get things shared and so we can get started over there. Feel free if you have any questions to come in. Um, thank you all. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. How you doing, Christine? Welcome to the room. Others coming in. I appreciate you supporting the live stream. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Tanya, welcome. Wani, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. I am going to get started now. Let me put my board up. I did not put a board up. So we're going to talk about a couple different things. I think we're going to talk about things. We're gonna talk about required. Because we're talking about posting content. So we'll talk a little bit about that stuff. Right now I'm just getting through it. I love that friend. Hello again. Hello. Spiritual can you said question. Can I use a different email? Yes. Than my TikTok email. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever email you want to use is fine. Just make sure it's the email you check so you can keep up to speed with different notifications I sent out. But yeah, that's it. Did you fill out the form yet? Or you were filling it out? So it's up to you. Whatever email you use is that you said TD, I don't check. Okay, yeah. So use a different email. Perfect. Doing it right now. Okay, perfect. Thank you, friend. Yeah. Yeah, if it's the email you want, I tell people too, you can always change it. On my end, you can always change it as well. TikTok says my phone is overheating. Be nice. It feels a little warm, but not that warm. So be nice, TikTok. Um, uh, yeah, let's see. Thank you everybody for coming in. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have questions about how to go live. That's what we're talking about. Um, and so appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much on the YTN TikTok. Per mom, how are you, friend? My friend Linda says she applied to the agency but hasn't heard back. Have you seen her app? Linda got a notification and did not respond. And now it's expired. It just popped up yesterday that expired. I'm pretty sure that was Linda. Let me see. Yeah, sure did. Hold on one second. Let me see in my notifications. Yep, her invitation expired. Twisty plot. Yep, and she got an email from inbox message from the agency page. Maybe she didn't realize it was the agency page. That happens. But tell her to reapply because it's expired now. What does she need to do? Um, I think she can use your link again. Tell her to reapply, use the link and see if that works. If not, she may have to go the official link to do it on the agency's page. Let me check just real quick. Yeah, Linda, she got an inbox message from me saying congratulations. I sent it. I did my homework. What's the time frame to get a response? Wanda, you hold on one second, friend. Did you apply? Hold on. I'm looking. I mean, I do it the same day. I actually literally I'll do it right now. Like I'm whenever I'm in the system. So done and done. Okay. You did. Hold on one second. Let me see if I see you in here. Okay. Oh, you did it today. Okay. I see you, friend. Okay. Let me check. I'll do it now. Um, huh. It says, I don't know why you did it last night. Okay, I'm just now looking at it today. So I must have missed it when you did it last night. I was in it last night, but I hadn't checked um, that screen until like maybe about 10 o'clock. Let's see, friend, I'm doing it now, and you are invited, and you have a system notification that was sent to you. Hey, you all still live? Well, no, this is a second live, friend. You're so sweet. You said, Doc, you still live. Okay, Wani, you are officially invited, friend. You have a system notification. So it is sent to you, friend. Um, yeah, I literally just came back on. I only been on for like less than 5 minutes. Well, TikTok says 6 minutes. So how you doing, friend? This is one of my besties. Running is a blessing. She's in real life, a real life bestie. No, it's on TikTok. So TikTok sent you a system notification. However, some people don't get that. I don't know why. So, hey, Goldie, Dr. Goldie, how you doing, friend? So, some people don't get it. So, you can go to your live center, scroll down, and go into the tools and resources. And there's a creator network box there. Click that, and you'll see where invitation was sent. So, let me know if you don't know what I'm talking about, Wani. Um, hey, friend, how you doing? Welcome in, Dr. Cody. Run is a blessing. Thank you so much for being here, Velma. Run, did you have to work today, friend? You've been on TikTok a lot. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you, Dr. Cody. I don't know. You don't know what it is? Okay. Hey, Velma, how are you, friend? Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for being here. We are gonna I'm off for the oh, you're done. Oh, last week was your last week. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. Yeah. when we were in Detroit, you didn't you could that was the last day of you working that week. I didn't realize that. Um, Wani, Wani, to answer your question, let me show you where it's at, friend. Hey, David. Thank you all for coming in. Jackie, welcome to the room. Appreciate you. Thank you all for coming in this evening. Soda, I see you as well. We're going to get to tapping, tapping, tapping. Thank you all. We're going to talk about some of the things that's required to increase your visibility. I'm going to talk about something very important. Is the second thing. So we're going to talk about that. Um, let's do this. I'm going to come off the taps for a little bit. If you guys don't mind, keep tapping. Let's see if we can get those taps going. We're a little bit behind. We're 8 minutes in. We got 6K likes. So let's see if we could pick up that pace and get those hearts to flowing a little faster. Wani, this is for you, friend. So when you are on your profile, Rashida, welcome to the room. Others coming in, thank you so much for joining. Let's get to going, tapping and sharing out the live. So Wani, you're on your screen. If you click TikTok Studio, you're gonna go to the live side. TikTok Studio post live. Go to the live side. You're gonna scroll down to tools and resources. And where am I going? Click the box, this little arrow in the corner, so that the big screen can pop up. That big screen is the arrow. And you'll see where it says Creator Network. It says join, but you'll see where an agency has invited you to join. Okay, so that's where it's located. Per mom, yeah, have your friend reapply. It expires in 7 days. So she applied. I accepted her and it expired, and I remembered because it actually showed up yesterday as an expiration. So that's what happened. So that's how I knew it had just expired. That's why I was saying I remember being in the system because I remember seeing that for our friend Linda. How you doing, Teresa? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all being here. Just sent it to her for the details. Okay, thank you, friend. Appreciate that. I'm happy to have her join us. Let's see. We are back live. Thank you so much, friend. And we can get to tapping. We're gonna see if we get that flash go early and get it out the way. We'll talk about some of the things that's required before you start going live and as you think about your live journey. And these are things that you got to constantly put on your radar. I don't want you guys to think like, oh, I did it in the beginning. I'm good. No, no, no. You got to stay consistent. That's the thing about it. How you doing, Barita? Thank you so much for being here. Dr. Lisa can great to see you tapping their screen. Well, yes, I can. Running is a blessing. Why, yes, I can. I see that you tapped 704 times. Thank you very much. Appreciate the taps. Well, here's how you can see it. Let me show you, friend, since you asked that question. That's a good thing for people to know. You said I'm tapping. I see you, friend. So here's how you know. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm gonna do a couple screenshots so you guys will see what I see as a live host. You guys don't see what I see. So I'm gonna point this out. I always do a screenshot so you guys can see it. Um, and give me 1 second. I'm back. My screen freezes for a second. Why is my screen still frozen? Okay, there we go. I gotta do a couple more screenshots, so it's gonna pause me, freeze me. It's gonna do something. I'm on the only one that is watching. Thank you so much. How you doing, friend? Thank you for being here. Let's see. And then give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back again. And then our friend, I got one more to do. Okay. So, so what I'm gonna show you guys now, I'm gonna do the green screen pull up. So there we go. Um, okay, so now we're gonna do this. So let's see what I gotta do my green screen so you guys can see what I see. It's gonna be the effects. It's gonna change. It's gonna be the little man with his hand up. It's a green screen where the image is in front of you. And so we're gonna show that. It's gonna take my effects away, but you'll see. Um, so this is the first one. So running is a blessing. I want I want to point this out to you. So let me see right here. You see where it says here? So when I click your profile, I click your photo. Because for anybody who is curious about this process, when I click the people in the room If I click your photo, there's a little sent 7 comments. There's a little area here. TikTok gave us the flash code too. Let's see what that is. It's roses, 10 roses. If you guys don't mind sending 10 roses, one per person. And so right there at the top, you see that little comment. So when I click it again, I'm going to click that little arrow, and that's what I have to click to see this page. Okay. So it does a breakdown of this page. I don't know if you guys ever go to this, but it shows how many likes have been sent, how many shares. Running is a blessing. You need to share my live. And then how many comments and how long she's been watching, how many days she's been following. This information is not totally accurate. I don't know why it changes like that. I've seen it be all types of numbers. And we know Running is a blessing. She's been following me for at least 6 months now because she just started on TikTok about 6 months ago, 6 to 8 months ago. And then I've been scammed before. I'm not getting scammed no more. All right, friend. I hear you, friend. Be careful. Be careful on these TikTok streets. All right. And so then it shows, if I click the little 7 where that arrow was showing, it shows it shows up to 10, her last 10 comments. She sent 7 at the time. So that's what I see when someone sends me a message. Okay. I can check, I'm sorry, when someone when I can check to see if someone's tapping the screen. So that's how you see it. Let me know if you guys, if that was new to you, let me know. I want to make sure I'm always helping you guys understand some of the features here. And then I'm going to go back and put my board up again and make sure we have that. Runs the He said, how did he get scammed? That was new to me. Okay, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me that teachable moment. I appreciate you, friend. Um, so yeah, so that is something you guys want to pay attention to. Um, D-man, be careful. I don't know if you want to share how you got scam or if you just wanted to make sure you put a comment in, but I appreciate you warning folks. Okay. Um, as you guys come in, let's make sure we are tapping, sharing. We do have that flash goal of roses. If you don't mind sending a rose, it is the flash goal right now. We have 2 roses. If we can get some more roses, I can't pin them right now. So we can get some more roses. We have 4 of 10. We need 6 more roses. Roses are right here. So if you send a rose, that'll help us with the flash goal. Is one per person. So if you sent a rose already, then you support it. Thank you so much, Running. I see your rose, friend. And so we need 6 more people to send roses to satisfy the flash goal. I am going to share my live out. I don't know if I shared it out. Um, we'll see if we can get that satisfied pretty quickly. Thank you all for being here. Roses is our flash goal, and we'll see if we can get it out done quickly and see how many we can get. And then we're going to talk about the things you need to do before you go live. So, one of the things that I've been really trying to be a little bit more cognizant of is that my content creation. So, when everything's said and done, you have to post the content. I tell people that all the time. I know it's one of those things where it's like, how do I have enough hours in a day? How can you do all things? I'm going to say you got to put that in your to do list, your priority list, so that again, you're able to get that visibility that you're looking for, you're seeking, because you're also balancing your content creation with your live stream. I did a post just now. I said content creation, posting the content is like your yin to your yang of going live. And so as you're doing both things, it creates that balance that the system is looking for. And so you do need to do both. All right. Um, thank you so much, Brandon Blessing. I see you, friend. Be back. Others who are coming in, we do have the flash goal. We have 5 of 10 roses. So we need 5 different people to send a rose. If you're in the room and you haven't sent a rose, I'm talking to you. So you are the person I'm talking to. 1 rose per person. We'll talk about that. Hey, Simply, how you doing, friend? Thank you for that rose. Appreciate your friend. 1 rose per person. Flash goals are TikTok's way of making sure the room is actively participating. If you are coming in someone's live, and I'm just going to say this in terms of you being a live host and you being a good viewer, if you're coming to someone's live, you want to make sure you're supporting the live stream. This is not television. This is an active, engaging live stream room. So the expectation is that you will support the live and do some of that engagement. Took me a while to recharge. Hello, hey friend, how you doing? Thank you so much. The other thing I say is that you want to make sure that you do think intentionally about how do you have your support in the room, but how do you make sure that you can do some of the basic support, such as the flash go, the heart me, the populars, the community gifts. Those are all one coin, one penny, and so you want to make sure you have some of those. Have those coins, some coins on your account, so you could do at least the very minimum and basics when it comes to support for a live stream. Okay. And when I say the basics, that is the basics, is really based on that type of support. First time here, I would like to know, what is your live about? I teach you how to go live. Thank you so much, Glam Gale Beauties. Thank you so much for being here. You're new to TikTok, and it looks like you're in Canada, or is that California? Let me know what's the CA represent. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you for coming into the room. And let me know if you don't go live yet. If this is not your only account, you could have a different account that goes live. But let me, it's Callie. Okay, welcome, friend. Hey, Diamond. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you all. So I teach how to go live. I am a Creator Network agency owner, and so I go live and manager, and I go live daily, twice a day, 10 a.m., 4 p.m. Eastern, giving tips on how to go live streaming tips. I'll also help with business strategies for your online business. So feel free to ask questions. And so we have a topic we're going to cover today about some of the things you want to do as you prepare to go live. Hey, Precious. Hey, Sweetie Pie. Welcome to the room, my friends. Appreciate you guys. We are in the middle of the flash goal. So if you don't mind sending one rose is the flash goal. And so I teach about the things about TikTok and just activating your room and thinking about how to have a successful live stream. It is based on you being consistent, it's based on you giving a different energy to your room and making sure people are engaging and you are engaging with the people. All that matters. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. Glow, how are you, my friend? Precious, how are you as well? Appreciate you coming through. Let me know if you guys have questions. We'll see how this live goes. TikTok keeps saying my phone is heating. It is actually heating now, but the battery needed to charge. So we're gonna see how this goes. It's gonna be a little wonky of a live, but we're gonna go with it, friends. We are gonna go with it and stick to it. Let me know if there's questions. My new friend who came in, I had connection issues a lot today. Did you? I'm trying to be optimistic with TikTok. TikTok, be nice. Be nice. I'm trying to figure out what's happening, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Thank you all for coming in. Did we get that flash goal? I think we did get it achieved. I think we did. Thank you all for supporting. I blame TikTok too. I do. I blame TikTok. So we'll see. There is an update that came for anyone who has iPhones, or iPhone users. I say Androids too, but Android users say that there's automatically updates. So if not, you want to check for an app update. The app update is under your app store, whether it's Google or Apple, Google's Play Store or Apple. So go there and check if there's an update out there for you. I did do an update yesterday. All right. So just keep that in mind. The app does have frequent updates, at least weekly. Let me go do that. Thanks. You're welcome. Yeah. So frequently they have updates. So make sure you are updating your app and making sure you have the latest version that you're working on. So let's do this, everybody, and my friends of the YT. Hello to you all as well. We're going to talk about this topic. This is a topic where as we got through June, June was an interesting month. We had a lot going on. Hello, how you doing, Rima? Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. I need live support, but I need to build my community by being consistent. That is true. You got 24K followers, so you've been out here. Tell me more about your followers. What your page is about. Did you have like a viral video? Did you have something that, you've been consistent at one point and that's how you built it up? Were you going live? Like how did you get to that number? I'm curious, just in terms of your journey, whether I have 0 or 100 followers, political gossip, cultural opinion. Okay. And because of that, um, those topics in your content, I'm assuming, or were you going live? Maybe I'm missing the live piece. Do you go live, Dr. Goldie? Most of my content I post about 2 to 3 times a day every day. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. I love that. I'm gonna cheer to that because that's actually what I've been talking about. So I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. That's the number 2 thing I'm talking about today. So yes, that's important. Most of it came from your content. I have a question. Can I do lives and talk about beauty? I'm trying to grow my followers. Absolutely. Yeah, why would you think you couldn't? Absolutely. Yes, like every blue moon, I need to do it more. Yes, yes. So going live is going to be a great compliment. You heard me say earlier, going live, turn on notifications bell for you. Oh, look at you, Soda. I love that. Um, that's a great niche. Yeah, it's a great niche. Yeah, Rima, it is. It is. Yeah, so it's a popular niche. It is definitely a high interest niche in the sense that people will come and they're always looking for tips. I mean, obviously there is a lot of people who are doing it. So it's going to kind of go back to what we were talking about, what I was talking about earlier. You got to post the content. The content's going to be important. And so if you're putting good content out there to your target audience, that's going to help drive the right people to get to your page. All right. So we'll talk about that. That's kind of what I say in number one. And then number two is making sure you're doing that content creation. I love the beauty hauls. What works and what doesn't. Yes. Hey Shayla, welcome to the room. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Appreciate you all being here. Ray, welcome back. Appreciate your friend coming through. Others coming in. I appreciate the support. We're gonna see how this live goes. My battery's acting a little funny. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a glitchy mode. So I'm gonna see. My phone's running hot, but we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna plug my phone back in. Um, okay, pause for a second. Hey, how you doing, Her Divine Alchemy? Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you for that community heart. Are we asking questions yet, Lafala? Feel free to ask questions. Go ahead and ask questions. I haven't started the topic yet. Feel free to ask questions. Um, Let me know what question you have, friend. Earlier today, I did a live that was focused on engagement. So we we'll probably bring that back up a little bit too. I'd love to learn more about your agency. Okay, I'll talk about the agency too. You know what happens here? I do talk about the agency. What happens is I get a lot of new people who haven't gone live yet. And so that's the key. You have to be a live host. You have to be going live. I'm gonna actually turn on my viewer wishes too because I am I need to pay attention to my involvement in a campaign. Why does that board not want to move? My board isn't moving. Interesting. The top one doesn't move. Okay. Dr. Goldie, give me 1 second. I'm going to talk about the agency. Shayla, can we change or can we change our name and username, or should I just start over? You can absolutely change your name. Hey, how you doing, Sandy? Hey, Wani. Thank you so much. Thank y'all, friends. Thank you so much. Wink, wink. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the support. Um, You can absolutely change your name. You can change the name that we see here, Shayla Scott. We can see that name. That is called, they say it's name. They used to name it nickname. So hopefully they go back to saying nickname. But that's the name we see in the live stream. When you can change that every 7 days, you can change happy birthday, friend. You can change to your username every 30 days. So your username is your unique name. No one else has that name. So you can change it to something that fits you better. That's totally fine. But that is something you can change. 30 days. And then the name that we see in the live stream, the first name, the nickname is 7 days, every 7 days. People are rebranding. You could rebrand. Absolutely. If you don't want to use the name and maybe that's your real name, you don't have to use it. Yeah. So you could rebrand. So it doesn't mean you have to start over. I think that was your question. Like, should you start over? I don't think you should. Just rebrand. And that's totally fine. And before you know it, people won't know you as any other name but the name you rebrand to. So you'll be fine. Okay, let me catch up on other comments. That was the name comment. You can see how often I go live. Can I see how often you go live, Goldie? Goldie, you're live. Thank you so much, friend. I see you, friend. Your live box where it shows your diamond box is not showing in my room, but I can go and see it through the gallery. So you're D2. You have some fragments. Okay. Um, you haven't been live today, I'm assuming, because it doesn't look like you've moved your timeline at all. So, but yeah, so you've been you've been going live. When you apply, I'll see some more data about your live, how often you've been going live, like in the last 7 days. Um, Miss Tammy, you said my room is getting people, but they are not converting for travel suggestions. We're going to talk about that number one. No, well, listen to all three things, and so it'll give you some insights. So stay with me. This is perfect live for you. What if you're starting up a new business and want to start an audience? Stay with me, Glam. This is going to help you. Okay. I'm gonna walk you through some things. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Awesome. You're welcome. Yes, you should be able to. Yes. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. Yes, and thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, friends. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me answer Goldie's question about the agency. Dr. Goldie's question real quick about the agency. Others coming in, I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to answer that. I do have we're going to have a conversation about the things that are required to increase your views and visibility. So we'll talk about that in a second. Agency, real quick. I am a creator network agency. TikTok likes agencies because it helps to um, give you training as new live hosts. TikTok considers a new live host a rookie. So you're a rookie until you've grown and you've created more visibility and gotten more diamonds. Diamonds is what live hosts receive by the engagement and gifting that comes in their room. TikTok gets a percentage of that. They want that. They want people to go live more consistently. They want you to have accountabilities, and that's what agencies give you. Give you the training, give you the knowledge in terms of how to monetize and some strategies, but also they help to protect you so that you know the community guidelines and you ultimately will make sure you're staying in compliance with TikTok without getting violations or getting banned on the account. So agencies can protect you. We can submit an inquiry on your behalf. So TikTok wants you to be with an agency because they see you as being with someone that's going to help you or an entity that's going to help you stay consistent too. Um, when it comes to going live for my agency, you have to go live at least 4 days out the week for at least 61 minutes or more. Thank you so much, Carol. Appreciate your friend. Carol, did you get my voice memo? I don't think you got it. So I think you shared your live, and so you might not have seen that I sent you a memo, a voice note. I sent you a voice note in TikTok. So let me know if you could listen to it. I had questions. I know I missed our meeting last week, so I had questions. Okay, he said, let me check. um, so so keep that in mind. Agencies are there to support you. Now, my agency in particular, I said you have to go live at least 4 days out the week, at least 61 minutes or more. TikTok considers over 60 minutes a valid go live day. So that's why you want to go live over 60 minutes. So I say 61 minute as a minimum. Hey, Sarah, thank you so much for that follow. If you are new to my room and haven't followed me as a live host, this is a great time to follow me as well. Um, and so I also go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., answering questions, connecting with you. I use this as recruiting as well. So I do recruit people who are ready to go live and be with my agency. Also answer people from my agency. They come back and support, and I answer questions and share different tips and other updates. Does that include panels? Um, if you are if you are a live host and you are hosting a panel, yes. If you are a viewer that came on someone's panel as a guest, it does not count. Nope, you don't get credit for that. You're a guest. So I always give the analogy like if you came to someone's home visiting, you don't get credit because that ain't your home. That's just not your home. Just saying. But you could engage and be there. You said, okay, got it. So you do, and you can monetize from being a guest too. So that's the beauty of being a guest. But obviously, you don't get the analytics, you don't get the recording. It's just not your room. So you're not hosting. So when it comes to going live, the agency, we do weekly meetings on Sundays. Really quickly, y'all, caveat, side note, the next 2 Sundays, I'm not available. So the next Sunday we'll meet is on the 26th. I think that's the 26th of July, the last Sunday in July, 26th. Yeah. So I'll put a note out there for you all, but next couple Sundays I'm traveling, so I won't be available to meet on those Sundays. But we'll meet towards the end of the month. That'll be when we're close to our 1 year anniversary too. Our 1 year anniversary is July 31st as the official soft launch. and then we officially launched on the first. But we had several people who did the soft launch. So I have a couple other updates too, because we're obviously anyone who did it during that early period, or you're about to renew. So we got to kind of keep our eye out on the renewal period too. I remember that day. I remember it too. I'm so excited, you all. So, thank you all for liking and sharing out the live. If you haven't shared the live, go ahead and click that arrow in the corner. Let's share the live out. We got 23 shares. Let's see if we can get it up to 100 at least. Share it out. You can repost it. You could add it to story. You also can do a power share by pressing the middle of the screen. Pressing the middle of the screen, it lets a list of names come up that you can share it out to. You can also search on that screen too. So feel free to power share out the live. Let's see if we can get some shares to our friends. Thank you, Soda. Thank you so much, Holly Q, coming in the house. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for coming in. So agency. So really quickly, we have so agency, thank you for the repost. Thank you for the shares, everybody. Hello, dropping in the live today. Oh, you're so welcome, friend. Thank you for dropping by too. Appreciate you, friend. Your room is rocking and rolling. I love it. Thank you so much, friend. Okay, so we do weekly meetings, and then we also have a school community, SKOOL, where you can get resources. You can collaborate with other live hosts. You also can get put in the group chat here on TikTok. Again, an opportunity for you to collaborate, share out your live, share out your content, get some engagements and more visibility to it. Um, and then I do one-on-ones with my creators. We do what's called a TikTok live performance review session. So in that session, I'll look at your analytics because TikTok gives us a platform. It's called Backstage to see your live performance, how things are going, and I look at that and I kind of give you guidance and tips about it. So we do those 30-minute sessions. You can do them. I say once a month. Take a look at it because each month is a new. It's a start over period for TikTok. Just so that you guys know, I don't know if you realize that it does not compound each month. Your data starts over. So TikTok is looking at what have you done for me lately, and you start over each month. And so just keep that in mind. So the goal is to grow. He said, "Copy and holla key." What happened? Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Y'all sending out stickers. I appreciate that, friend. Um, thank you all for supporting 1 year. 1 year. I see. Okay. Okay. Look at us. We are growing. Um, living intentionally. How you doing, friend? I responded to your comment on the post too. Thank you for commenting, friend. And so, woohoo. 1 year. Oh, look at all these 1 years. Okay. Wow. Okay. Look at y'all. I love it. I love it. How many creators do you manage? So you know what? Don't you could ask me that today if you it's gonna be a different number next month this time. I'm just gonna say that right now. The number's gonna change. The number's going to change next month. It's gonna be a different number. We're bound fire, of course. Because reason why it's gonna change is because we actually do I hit our 1 year renewal, and not everyone in the agency is going live, so they won't renew. We had a great start, great, great intentions. A lot of people who thought they were going to be going live and being live hosts, and they just didn't do it. I'm just saying, they just didn't do it. So, so the eight, I meant to say bona fide. Okay, gotcha. I thought you were talking about we about to burn this place down. So right now, as of today, our number is 200. Our number is probably going to be almost cut in half, maybe. We're gonna see. We gonna see. 200, but not like I said, not all those people are going live. Oh, am I getting cut? You're not getting cut. He said, wow, this is how we grow our audience by going live, right? Yeah, yeah. Wow. Yeah, just because there's a lot of people who had the best intentions in the world, and they just didn't go live and really didn't go live in a whole year. And when I say that, I mean I have a few of those people where I can say you signed up and you literally never went live. And so I think people have the best intentions and you think, I'm going to start, I'm going to start, I'm going to start. And then you never start, you never do anything, or you half do it or don't do it really at all. And so we had a lot of that. And so I think, it was just the early excitement. And so we're gonna have to cut a lot of people. It's not easy to go live. I get it. Yeah, it's not, but they had a whole year. I'm just saying. They had a whole year. They had a whole year. That's all I gotta say. I mean, at some point, you gotta be like, "I had a whole year." I had a whole year just to get started. All the training in the world, all the things, but I had a whole year. So, at some point, you gotta start somewhere. Okay, just message you back. Oh, no problem. It's no problem. No problem. It's fine. I was thinking, I was like, I need to, make sure I stay accountable. So thank you. I never thought I would say this, but I really enjoy going live. Miss it when I don't. Did they meet with you? What happened? I mean, I don't know. I think that's a great question for them. I know life happens. Life gets to life and for folks. So I get it. And then there's there's people no, they didn't meet with me. I will say that much. No, no. So a lot of these people, they get emails, they get the notifications, and I think life just gets in the way. And then I realize a lot of people who have joined were new, brand new, never went live. And so some of it was still the nerve still exists. Some of it maybe they didn't really understand how they wanted to address their community and talk and do all that stuff. I need breaks sometimes. You said you need breaks. Is there is there coaching involved with the agency? Yeah, yeah, there's coaching. There are weekly meetings is coaching. There's coaching that happens here. There's one-on-one coaching. Yeah. So I mean, it's not for the lack of support. So it's just the initiative. At some point you got to take the initiative. And so, I mean, I get it. It's different. It's not something many of us grew up saying, "Hey, here's a mic. Turn your camera on, talk to yourself in front of the camera and all these people out here watching you." So it's a new experience. So I get it. But if you want, you said lots of coaching. It is. It's lots of coaching. Coaches can't do it. It's the creator. Yeah, that's it. Dr. Lisa's awesome. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate it. So yeah, it's the creator. It has to be something that they want to take that initiative. It's almost like another job. It is. It is. If you're really committed to the process, you would take it that seriously. You would. Yeah. Initiative. Yeah, it's the initiative. Yeah. You would take it that seriously if you really are looking at it to grow substantially. It is a real job. It is. Yep. Self motivation, all the things. Yep. And so if you're committed to seeing change happen, then you have to commit yourself to the process and show up. And then sometimes, I get it. You do need to take breaks. And I think the way I operate, obviously, I'm here a lot all the time. But at the same time, you don't have to do it at this level. You could do it at a pace that makes sense for you, but you have to just be committed to transform how you're doing and thinking about things. Dr. Peg, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So, and that takes a different mindset. It does. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit here because I even have to do that too, and just kind of shift my mindset about things. I'm trying to find a good time slot. Yeah. So, and excuse me, that's a big piece of it too. Trying to figure out where this fits into your life, your schedule. That's going to be important. A time slot that works for you first, Dr. Goldie. If you're trying to figure out what's going to work for other people, that changes. That whole time slot thing shifts. Good day, how you doing, capable? Yeah, so that shifts all the time. Different people are coming to see your live stream and they're here one day and they're not. But if you have a steady time, there's no reason why they can't find you because you're going to be here all the time at that time. And so that's how it works. So I would say start with you. Again, I get a time schedule for my live. What you mean? Is it the same thing? What works with your schedule? That's my problem. Chasing viewers. You can't chase viewers. Nope. Can't chase the viewers. The viewers will come to you. You'll build your community. People will come. They'll get to see you. It's like no time works for me for now. You're seeing from your availability, not that the app. Um, not you're not referring to the app. You're referring to your scheduling. Let me know what you meant by that. Capable. Um, but yeah, so it's gonna be so important for you to find a time that works for you first. Give me one second. I'm gonna try to charge up my get all my stuff charged. Um, you said right. There's millions of people on this app. It is. It is. It's not like there's not people here. There's definitely people here. So now it's a matter of how do you show up in a way that you can be consistent and keep going at it. And again, it takes time to get there. I never say there's a quick rise. You're not going to, this is a climb. You're going, And sometimes it's like a roller coaster. It goes up and down, up and down too. So you just got to realize, this is how TikTok flows. Once you're here for a year or so, you'll start seeing some of the patterns. And now I'm at a point where I can see the patterns. Summers are always a little wonky because people kind of take breaks, vacations, all the things happen. I've been trying for more than a year. Can't seem to build a community. It depends on how you're doing it too, though. Let me um Interesting. You have 18,000 followers too. Not that that necessarily means that you have community, but still there is definitely there's a following. So, um travel, kids at home, yep. All that stuff. Yep. Kids at home. Yep. You all, we're so close to 5K. Thank you for the community support and love. You are. July's gonna be it. You're gonna get it in July, friend. I'm calling it out there. I'm speaking into existence. You got that, Malika. Yes. All right. So let me get to my topic because I think we're skirting around this topic in so many different ways. And I want to make sure I can support and answer questions because I think some of my new friends here, it really is how you approach your topic, your target audience, and how you are intentionally marketing yourself as a live host, as a subject matter expert, as someone who has content that your target audience wants and they're looking for. They're looking for your solution. So, as you're thinking about your live stream, it should align with pretty much everything you do from a content side, too. So, we're going to talk about that. And so, if you're not making that synergy for the most part, you're missing opportunities for people to connect with you both while you're live and then when you're not live. Okay. So I want you guys to think about that too. So we're gonna go through a couple ways of doing this. Let me know real quick. Let's do this. If you're in my room and you're new, we got some folks here that's now. If you're new, put new in the chat. Put new in the chat. I always want to say hi to our new friends. I want to make sure um that we are connecting and supporting our new friends. And feel free to ask questions along the way. And then if you are a live host, put in the chat what we call the three T's: your topic, your time, and your time zone. So if you don't mind putting that in the chat, we're going to get some visibility for you all too. It's a good way for me to kind of see who's in the room. Okay. So thank you all for being here. And again, if you have questions, put those questions in the chat as well. Um, and so Rhonda Life Reinvented, you said trying different times, themes can only get about 7 people who are regulars. Okay, okay. Gotta keep going, friend. There's a consistency factor here, but we'll touch base on this. Hey, happy birthday month to me. I love that. Yep, happy birthday month to me. What day is yours? This is my birthday month too, Malika. Um, thank you so much. What date does yours fall on? I'm on the 21st. My third time here. Welcome, friend. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Per mom, you said book top. Book is it book talk? I think it's book talk. Sunday at 8 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Book talk. Okay, gotcha. Um, let's see. Sand writing with Sandy Alley. Welcome to the room, friend. She does sand writing at 10 p.m. Eastern. Um, the 10th. Oh, it's coming up. Okay. Is that what's today? Is that Saturday? Friday. Friday. Oh, happy early birthday. Nice. Overthinking Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. and then Fridays at 10. This is Elle. She's our overthinking coach. So if you're overthinking this whole process, overthinking everything that comes with it, overthinking anything in life, she talks about it. So definitely connect with Elle about overthinking, friends. Um, Live host. This is Dr. Godey, business and politics, current event. She is figuring out her schedule. So she's figuring out her schedule, but she's definitely somebody you want to connect with. Let's see. Miss Tammy, how you doing? Miss Tammy, travel business for retirees, 11:30 Central. I love that. And so your niche of retirees. I love that. My friend Glam Gale Beauty, she is new. Welcome to the room, friend. Um, Live nightly. This is JB. JV, she does live nightly, 10 p.m. Pacific time, the listening lounge. I play R&B, funk, and house music. Her live is so good. It takes you down memory lane, it brings you up current. It's all the things. So really, really good live. Um, you said, Dr. Goldie, my husband called me. Um, I'm still here. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect, friend. Malika, you said therapy talk. I love that therapy talk. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Pacific time. Saturdays, 10 a.m. pop up. I love that. And then we have Wani. She is live Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And then she also has Sundays at 2 p.m. Helping you see you through hard chapters a little differently, helping you see your hard chapters a little differently. I got you, friend. Bella, you said 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Saturday. Biz growth, mindset, and the whole creator. Love that. Love that, friend. And then Coach Rhonda, she is Sundays, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Mindset, getting unstuck, moving past limiting beliefs, and limiting beliefs to transform your life. I love that, friend. Dr. Godey, you said live host, business and politics, current events, daily, 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern or Pacific time. uh, if I'm in San Francisco, I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. That's what it's all about. So keep going. Keep going. So you heard some of the live hosts in the room. This room is for live hosts. I tell you, first of all, I teach how to be a great live host. You need to be a great viewer. All right. So we're going to talk about this because I'm just going to do a quick little overview on engagement because I want you guys to understand these are some of the things you're going to have to tell your viewers to do, and you're going to model the way as you're doing engagement in this room and other rooms you visit because you're going to understand engagement is key. So if you're teaching this, thank you so much, Wani. If you're teaching this, you'll have your viewers also engage in this way. All right. So engagement is key. So my new friends coming in and my friends who are watching on the outside, I tell you guys all the time when you come to someone's home, you say hello. In real life, we would say hello. So if you come to someone's live room, say hello. That's fundamental. So say hello. So we have almost 40 people in a room. We should have 40 hellos. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so thank you that part. We should have 40 hellos. So I want you guys to make sure you're practicing that. That's number one. Number two, those are comments. Those comments matter to a room. I tell you guys all the time, we're going to put the sticker in the chat. This ain't TV. All right. You are not watching me on TV. You're watching me ideally either from your phone, your tablet, or your computer. Okay. You're not watching me on television. You can't, I mean, you can scroll through, but when you come to a live stream, it's an interactive experience. Okay. And I jokingly say you enter someone's room, the expectation is that you're going to engage. Okay. It's like entering into someone's room. Think of it as, hold on, my tapper, it went rogue on me. It went tapping in someone else's room. It's like, I don't want to be here no more. So hold on one second. Okay. There we go. Thank you all for the Dr. Lisa Kears. I appreciate you. Thank you for the populars. So as you enter in someone's room, you want to make sure you're actively engaging friends. And so I say you entered a whole relationship when you come in a live room. You are entering a relationship where obviously you're going to comment, you're going to like the live. That's the hearts flowing to the side. We have almost, let's see if we can get up to 100K likes, but we have 67.6K likes. That's the likes under my name. So those hearts are flowing. That's tapping the screen, literally taking your finger and tapping. And then you share out the live. Shares also help to support the live room. It gives it more exposure. You have more friends coming in. So as a live host, you want to invite your viewers to share out your live. Let me get my tapper. Thank you, friend. So you want to invite your viewers to share out the live. They can repost it. They can add it to stories. They can also send it to friends, group chats, as well as press down on the screen and share it out that way. You want to actively invite your viewers to share out your live. Okay. So I say that because a lot of times we don't do that engagement. I know that to be true because I go to some of these rooms and I don't hear y'all talking about it. Just saying. Y'all, and if y'all do, you gotta reiterate it multiple times throughout the live. So don't just say it one time, say it a few times throughout the live. So people understand like, hey, we need the engagement. Let's bring the room up. Let's get some engagement going. So that's important. That's going to help with your visibility as well. When it comes to also the other engagement, you have to have coins. And I'm going to say have to. The reason why I say have to is because if you're a live host and you're not doing the basic gifting engagement, and when I say basic, I mean, getting someone's daily heart me, supporting their flash goal. That heart me also has a list of other things you can do. It says the populars, it has the community gift. It tells you some things you can do to support the live host to engage. Hey, digital welcome friend. The roses are also a helpful way to engage. Those are one coin gifts. Think of it as one penny. And so as you are engaging in someone's room, you want to make sure you do that basic engagement so that again is helping that live host with their visibility, is helping them to meet their goals for the room because TikTok has goals for us. Okay. I don't know if y'all realize that. TikTok has goals. So as you're a live host, I don't talk about it as much. You are paying attention to your league. So you want to make sure each time you go live that you are in fact hitting those goals for your league. All right. Thank you, Miss Tammy. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much. And then you want to pay attention to how you are leveling up as a viewer. That's that blue box. The blue box follows you to every live. Thank you so much for helping me with my goals. Thank you for helping me with my live goals. I do have live goals too set. So we have the live goals that I set. TikTok has the gift gallery that's up here where my name is. Thank you. You leveled up in the room too, friend. Appreciate your friend. And then we also have the flash goal. That's something TikTok will send. We got the flash goal. We achieved that. It was roses, which was awesome. And so just know that as you come into a room, the expectation is that you will do some level of engagement, if not all levels of engagement. All right. And if you have any questions, the blue box, the Lisa badge, I think most people have it. If you don't have a badge next to your name as you put a comment in, if you don't have it, let me know. Put a comment in so we can see. And if you don't have it and you don't know what it is, or if you don't know what it means, let me know and I'll explain it. I usually have explained it quite a bit, so I'm assuming most people know. Brandon came flying in. He's a level 26er, so he flies into the room. So that's a big piece of how you get other perks because you're leveling up. So people see you. There's visibility. All right. You said you don't have you. Well, you do. Glam. You don't have the Lisa box. So you're not. And you it should say the word join. Do you see the word join up here? You need one coin to join. It's the Daily Heart Me. If you click it, it'll say send the Daily Heart Me. And so you do have a blue box. You're level 2. So you're still growing in your levels. Hey Permom, thank you so much, friend. So you're still growing in your levels. You just got it. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So what happens is now you're a fan club member. If you click it again, it'll give you a list of tasks like that's kind of how to be a great fan club member. So I always do this analogy where if you think about in real life, not TikTok life, but TikTok life too. But if you think about in real life, you are a fan of maybe some artist, some singer, some band, some comedian. Um, you may be a fan, so you follow them on social media. You go to their concerts. You buy their music or their comedy tickets or whatever this case may be. You do the things that a fan would do. Okay. So TikTok said, well, let's bring that here. And we know live hosts are fans of different creators, I'm sorry, viewers are fans of different live hosts. And so as you're here, you want to make sure you're doing the things to support that live host. So they give you almost like a checklist of things to pay attention to. And because you're doing that engagement, they've gamified it a little bit. You're claiming points. You can now redeem those points to dress up the heart me and make it look cute and funny looking. So all that's part of what you can do now. And so TikTok is basically saying you can have this interactive experience with the room now as you grow in the room. All right. As you grow, you can send some other different gifts and stuff. There's some things that you unlock that you can send along the way. So there's these little perks that you get because you're a fan of the room. And so you track that level. It goes from level 1 to level 50. And some live hosts use the levels to kind of give a little bit more access and support to their fan club members. So, for example, I say level 5. If you're level 5, when I have the multi-panel boxes open, people can get in my boxes and connect that way. Okay. And so panel boxes are good. We talked about that earlier. That's how you also monetize a little bit more too. Because as viewers, you don't monetize, as guests, you do. Let's keep tapping, y'all. Thank you so much, friend. Hello, our rhythm, our story. Welcome to the room, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, I appreciate you all coming in and supporting the live. So we are live right now. So thank you all for coming in and offering that support. Um, Let me know if you guys have other questions. So we're gonna keep going as we kind of get through this topic. Okay, so here's the topic. I wanted to make sure we talk about the three things that you want to that are required before you go live. So the number one thing I would tell you, the number one thing is that you want to make sure you really do some early research. Okay? So keep that in mind. The things we're talking about, these three things, you need to do these all the time. Whether you're someone like me who's been going live for over a year and a half, every day, twice a day, practically, and so I've gotten some live hours in, got a lot of miles going on, but there are these three things that I do all the time. And then when I don't do it, I realize, oh, wait a minute, I haven't been doing my three things. Let me go back. Let me go back and do them. Hey, flower girl, let me go and re-engage. Let me go back a little bit because there's some things I've been missing. All right. So these things I do often. All right. So number one, I want you to do your research. I say research because I want you to make sure you're researching topics that matter for your target audience. Okay. So you might even need to go back even a step before that. And I usually we did some homework before where I showed you how to use a prompt on AI. But you may even need to go back and figure out who's your target audience. Who are you trying to connect with? Who is the best fit for your live stream? Who are the people? What's that demographic? What's the psychographic? What are the pain points of that target audience? And so breaking that down, we know demographic is, maybe male, female, maybe geographical area, maybe obviously when it comes to age or something like that, maybe it's single moms or retirees. Because we saw Miss Tammy, she said she's targeting retirees. Maybe it's people who are midlifers and they're trying to figure out their next move or how to make additional passive income. So there's things like that that you can say and name as your target audience. That's a demographic. Psychographic is how they think and feel. And so if you know how they think and feel, you can talk to them in real time in your live and in your content as well. You can name the things that are the things that they're thinking, that they feel. Like, are they nervous? Are they afraid? Are they scared? Are they wanting to make more money? Are they trying to figure out different travel ideas and things they can do now that they're retired? Are they thinking about ways that they can support their kids? Are they curious about voice acting and how to get started? So you can really speak to them because you know them, you understand them, you know how they're thinking. Okay. Then when it comes to those pain points, what's that struggle? Is it that they are not making ends meet? Because they need another income stream and they're trying to figure out how to pay bills or how to make sure that they can get their kids through college because they have that added expense because of again the age group, the demographic, or they retired and they haven't planned enough for their retirement funds, or what, they've spent all their life working and now that they're retired they want to travel. Okay. So now you understand the pain points. You can speak to why you are their solution. Okay. So know your audience. So one of the ways to do it, there's a couple different ways you can kind of know your audience and kind of figure out what they're searching for. So now you're looking like, okay, what are some of the keywords they're searching for? Because I want to, you said boom. So now I want to figure out what they're searching for. What are the keywords? How do I get those people to my room? We got to 100K. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. um, and so this is the search that I do, and I want to make sure that I'm actually talking to the right people. And I will say, my nervous, my afraid, my scared, my shy people, because they're searching for that. or my beginner content creators, my beginner live hosts, beginner friendly information, how to go live for beginners. So I'm talking to that audience. All right. Hey, how you doing, our rhythm? Thank you so much for that. Rich, um, thank you so much, friend. Rich Met. Phoenix Rising. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for that. But it's going to be important for you to actually do that. Happy birthday, our rhythm, our story. Welcome to the room, friend. Okay, so let's go here. So we go to the search area. I just want to point this out because I always point this out, and I don't think people know that the search can happen this way. Have to go back to work. All right, friend. Thank you so much. Hey, Ebony. Thank you so much. Hey, happy birthday. Yes, the real works. I repeat throughout my life. Um, that really works. I repeat throughout my life. Yeah, yeah. Those keywords. You got to say the keywords. Keywords matter. Being intentional. We're going to talk about number 3, your board. That's going to be intentional about it. But things that are going to drive interest and traffic to your room. Okay. So let's go here. So we have some words in here. Let's find a word. Let me find a word in here. Somebody give me. We'll say travel. We'll say travel for. Okay. So my friend Miss Tammy. So travel for retirees is in there. Travel for retired couples. Couples affordable. So I typed that in, and these are trending searches. You see that? These are trending searches. And so thank you so much for the populace. I appreciate it, friend. These are all trending searches. And so as you are looking for things to search, you can search here. So we'll do the first one. And what'll happen is content pops up. So content pops up. You can look to see what are some popular top content information, who's doing some content. They'll give you some other search ideas for that topic. And you might want to look at some of this information too. Maybe pay attention to other popular videos, because in those videos, the comments, especially the ones that have gone viral, particularly the ones that have a lot of comments, are your target audience. So you want to engage in those comments too. Okay. So those posts, you want to go and do all the things like share, comment, do all the things, hearted. Maybe you follow those creators too, because again, what you're doing makes sense. You're teaching TikTok 2 things you're doing right now. You're teaching TikTok that this is content that you want to see. They are people who are posting and have a similar interest in as you. And so that's the content you want to see. You don't want to see content that's focused on the latest dance videos and cats and all that stuff and the pets. You want to see content that's in your topic, in your niche. You want to get to the point where you're like, everybody doing what I'm doing, and you confused because you think all you're doing is the only thing that's showing up on TikTok. Thank you so much, friends. Those who are coming in. But you said, hey, he's up on the cat videos. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to talk about your cats. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Thank you for that. You said bring that down. Cats ain't bad, huh? Let me do something though. My bad. Tablet's gonna go out on me next. Let's see. Hold on one second, you all. Thank you so much. Appreciate your heart. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate the support. How you doing? Is it silly or saucy? Tell me what your name is, friend. Lord, I heard Mrs. Treetop say saucy. I was like, what in the world? I've been saying the name wrong all this time. Ain't nobody corrected me. Teach the app for your interest, Lala. Well, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. Um, appreciate you all coming through. Appreciate the support. Um, so yes, so keep in mind you want to get to the point where you're now engaging the app, and now the app. Hey, Harp, thank you so much, friend. Um, that the app is now showing you your topic all the time. It's in your feed. Okay? Please send me an invite to the agency. You know what? Let's do this. Here, message me. Message me. You could use Service Plus or just message me here and just type in agency. Type in agency. So, so that way I know to send you the agency form. Okay, so that way I don't forget. So I have you in the inbox. Where do I put that? Where do you put what, friend? Tell me what. In the search on the home screen. And go to home screen. So your home screen for your go to your profile in the corner it should say home and go there. Okay, yeah. So that's what you're doing. And Dr. Godey, make sure I don't know if I saw you click the Service Plus button, but if you click Service Plus, type in the word agency. That's how you inbox me, and then you can inbox me in the live. But I want you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, look at you, friend. Leveled up cake. I love it. It didn't have a number on it. Okay, I did. Okay, you did. Okay, perfect, perfect. Um, so just keep that in mind. I want you guys to get to the point where all you see. Do I put washing there too? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Washing or watching? Let me know what you meant. Um, in terms of what you're watching for your content, I want you to see videos here. So, for example, if there's some of these videos, what's a video with a lot of views? There's a couple videos that talk about retirees. Mellow's a good person you might want to follow. She got a lot of videos. She popped up. Miss Tammy. But take a look and see. And then a hashtag. Okay, yeah, you can use up to 5 hashtags. So look at these videos. These are some of the top searches. There's some other videos, the video category here. And so you can look at other content creators and what they've done. You also can see users. You can see, obviously it goes over shop. It goes live. Let's see if there's anything live. So there's some people in here that may be talking about this topic. You know, sometimes it's about the topic, sometimes it's not. Okay, so you just gotta kind of keep that in mind. Travel is a piece of it, so maybe picking up travel. The other thing it does, it'll say hashtags. See hashtags? So it'll say what are some popular hashtags that you might want to use for this topic. Okay, what's this one? It says travel for less was a popular one. So they had a few hashtags here. So keep that in mind. Along there is ways that you can kind of get insight on what people are searching for. TikTok is trying to be a search engine. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I see your friend. If you guys haven't followed the live host, click up here to follow me. It says follow. Also, you can click to join my fan club. It has the word join, so I don't want you guys to miss out on joining the fan club also. Let me know if you guys have questions as you're coming in as well. Okay, so thank you so much for the winks. When it comes to what people are searching, TikTok is trying to be a search engine. Okay, it is trying to rival our friends on Google. Okay, so people oftentimes do come here. They're looking for videos. They're looking for Hey Taquan. They're looking for people who have posted about different topics, different information. We typically go to the YT and search videos there if you want to learn a how-to type video. You go to YT if you want to know maybe some information on a destination, if it's travel or some other things, and you're looking for extended content. But people use TikTok too, and they're trying to expand that. So people are searching for stuff all the time. And if your topic is a topic that is a good search term topic, you may have a lot of options there. So pay attention to that. What are the 3 things? Number 1, we just talked about doing your research. So that's what I was covering. I haven't gone through the other 2 as of yet. But number 1 is doing your research. All right. I want you guys to be intentional about searching your keywords. Ideally, the keywords that your viewers are looking for. Okay. This is the people you want in the room, your target audience. What are they searching? You could use Creator Search Insights. Creator Search Insights is helpful for you to understand maybe some content gaps, maybe some trends, and you can use that to help you kind of guide what type of content has been posted under maybe a topic that you might want to post about too. But again, the search engine, think about it from the user perspective now. Because Creator Search Insights for me is kind of maybe from you as the creator perspective. Now you want to see who's actually searching for stuff. And that's where you want to kind of get a sense of, okay, these are the videos that they come across, that they're seeing based on those searches. Okay, how do I take that information and now make it part of what I do? All right. You said you took an AI class this morning. All right, perfect, perfect. So keep that in mind. That research is so important. And then those keywords that you're going to glean from that, those search terms, that's where you're going to now use those keywords to in turn now say that in your live. Maybe you use it for your board. Maybe you make it part of your live event, the title of your live, the description in your live. Okay? You're actually saying, I tell you guys every time, everything you watch, everything you say, everything you type matters to TikTok. They're taking in that data and then making an informed decision. All right? So if you are here as the live host, you want to say the things based on what people are searching for. And so as you go live, you're doing your live stream, you're able to now use that to glean who's coming in your room. How do you want those people to come in your room? What are they thinking? What are they saying? What are the questions they're asking? Do they match up to what you think is the persona of your target audience? Meaning the demographic, the psychographic, and those pain points. So you want to be intentional about looking that up. And then when you come live, you can speak to those things. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense. Put a Dr. Lisa Cares sticker in the chat. If that makes sense, put that in the chat. Dr. Lisa Cares. So keep that in mind. Everything about what you're researching is going to be important. You're going to use that information. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. Hey, Coach Rhonda, thank you for flying back in here. Thank you all for the gifting. I appreciate the support. Dr. Lisa Cares. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. So home screen is your friend searching for your topic. Important. You fell off the porch. You okay? That tickles me every time I said it. Who did I say it to the other day? I said it to Coach Chantel. Coach Chantel was like, are you okay? Did you fall for real? Is that a real thing? Or what happened? Thank you for the winks. I was like, Coach Chantel, I'm fine. I swiped out by accident. She was so cute. She was like, oh, are you okay? So keep that in mind, guys. I want you guys to do that research. That research is going to help you. So it's going to help you really set the tone for how you're going to move with your live stream, with setting up your live, all the things. So number two. So we're going to try to get through this. Number two is focus on content. All right. I know we talk about going live, but you have to. Told you my video today was, I said, well, let me give a little bit of a backstory. So the month of June, I hadn't really done a whole lot of content. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Hey, Carla, thank you so much for being here. Others coming in the room, don't forget to follow the live host. Thank you for the follow, friend. I had not been posting the content fully to any real extent. I did the outfit of the day, so that was 3 posts I did. I did the week of Community Fest warm-up week, where you had to post the videos for the warm-up phase. And so you see those videos and you see my outfit of the days. That pretty much is my June content. So a girl really wasn't posting the content the way she should have been. And then I got to the point where I'm in July and I was like, well, why does my live, and you think of all the reasons. I'm like, it could be TikTok just being TikTok. I'm just going to say that. But at the end of the day, I know I hadn't been posting content. All right. So I know I need to post content. I tell you guys in my video I posted today, I said posting content is the yin to going live yang. You gotta post the content. They complement each other. They create the balance. And so you got to make sure you're posting content, obviously content that matters to your target audience, that's going to help them, what they're coming to your page for, that they're able to get it and they're able to receive that from you. And what I've been trying to do, we'll see if a girl keeps it up. I'm going to keep it up. But I've been posting 3 posts a day. I did it yesterday, was the first day, and then today. Okay. And so I'm posting more content. I'm trying to be a little bit more aggressive with my content in terms of the frequency of it. And so I need to post content. So I'm trying to do more content creation so I can prime the algorithm and just put content out there. And that's the key to this. And I don't want you guys to miss this. When you have that content out there, now is it as evergreen as YouTube? Not necessarily, but that content is out there. And if your content is categorized in a way that people can search it and find it, then your content will show up for them. Okay? So I try to make sure my content, I'm saying the words over again. I'm trying to get it to be somewhat categorized so that people who are searching for, whether it's posting content, going live, motivational messages, things to keep people encouraged, they can come across my video too. All right. So some of that is done intentionally. And you can have a couple things, as long as you're not going like way off and you're talking about, again, cat videos. And then you're also talking about travel. 2 different things, unless you're talking about traveling with your pets. Okay. So just recognize that some things you want to be as niche, focused, and specific as possible. And in some things you can do motivational content, some things that may be a little trending videos, or some other things that may, again, align with your topic, but but it's also fun and it's going to get you a little bit more visibility because you're doing a trend. Okay, so content is important. I don't want you guys to miss that. Content is key, and if you're not doing the content, you're really missing the ball, dropping the ball when it comes to how your live stream will perform. All right. I had a couple creators that I met with in the last couple days, and they weren't posting the content enough content. You gotta make sure you're getting that content in there as well, and kind of keep that going. The other thing is, part of number 2 is that I want you also to schedule yourself, schedule a live event, and with that live event, remember we just got the keywords, okay? So with that live event, it allows you to now put that topic that you're going to cover in your live stream for that target audience. You can make that a title of that live event. Live event is literally scheduling your live. That's what you're doing. Hey, Wealthy Habits, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you for the wink. So you're literally scheduling your live. What you're also going to do is put a description there, and it's also going to make you accountable. Okay? So my friends who was like, I can't figure out the time, I don't know what to do, I'm trying to figure this thing out. Schedule a live event. So that way you're showing up consistently. You're showing up in a way that your viewers will say, okay, she's here. I know I can expect her to be here. When I end this live, my register for my next live pops up. You can register. So that gets you visibility too, because people who are in your live now, they can click the button and register for the next one. I have been so much better about this week. Have you scheduling your live event? That's good. I love that. Dr. Jones, welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you. So that live event is going to hold you accountable. It also allows you to post that live event to your content. So it goes back to posting the content. So when you post content on your feed and even in your story, you can add that live event. Okay, so that live event is something you can add. So schedule it first, then go post your content, do your page, and that way you can have it as a way to add it as part of the links at the end of your live event. At the end of your post. You can add that live event as one of the links. I created a pre-live checklist for myself. It's helping. I love that. You know what? Go into the agency. Go into the school community. Voice Guru. I have 2 different documents. One is a checklist, a new live host checklist. Not that you're new, but it's a checklist of things you should be doing before your live, during your live, and after your live. So take a look at that, because maybe it'll complement what you created too. And then I also created a live strategy guide. The things I'm talking about here is part of that live strategy guide too. So those are things that you get when you join the agency too. So you guys can always go to school and pull those resources. Those things are there for you. Um, when everything's said and done, that live event is going to hold you accountable. It's also acting as marketing. Okay, so you're marketing your live. Your content is marketing your live. Hey, Mrs. Treetop, your content is marketing your live. The live event is supporting that marketing. You're posting it to your stories, adding it to your stories. That's helping. I also would tell you to go back deep into the crates of your live of your content and add some of those back to your stories. Let me know if you guys don't know how to do that. If I've said anything in the last few minutes, whether it's scheduling a live event, posting my stories, adding a live event to your content and to your story, if you don't know how to do it and you don't know what I'm talking about, put it in the feed. Say, I don't know what you're talking about, Doc. I don't know how to do it. Thank you for the populist friend. Good information. I'm happy. You're welcome, friend. I'm happy to talk about it and do a little show and tell. I don't assume. Thank you so much for the pearl. I don't want to assume that you don't know, but if you do know, then that's fine. Okay. You said I don't know. Okay, Dr. Jones, what part don't you know, friend? You can say all of it. You say Doc all of it. It's okay if you say all of it. But if there's something particular, let me know, friend, so I can make sure I share it. Um, and thank you so much for practice makes progress. Absolutely. And Dr. Jones, let me know which one you want me to show. But if it also, you said all of it, that's okay. That's okay. Do you go live yet? Let me know if you go. Do you go live? Do you go live? Let's see. Favorite, check videos. Proof. Okay. It doesn't have your live schedule in your bio. I haven't yet. Okay. Okay. I am. All right. All right, friend. Okay. So let's do this. We're going to start here on this page here. All right. So this is the homepage for the agency. I'm going to click, well, you see the little live button here. That's another way to get to it. But I'm going to click it from here. TikTok Studio. And you see at the top it says post. This is the post side. We're going to go over to the live side. This is the live side. The live side. So we're going to scroll down on the live side. When you hear people say the live center, that's what this is. This is the live center. So all this information is here for you. We're going to the section that says tools and resources. Tools and resources, you're going to hear quite a bit because this is where a lot of information lives. Okay. So live event is there. If you want to see your recordings from your live, that's also there. If you want to know your fan club member, I'm sorry, the posts that are associated with your live, that's there too. Your community gift. Hold on one second. This page got a community gift. I gotta check that out. The fan club. That's what I was about to say. So all this stuff is here. When you join the agency, that box is there too. So there's some other features in here. Let me see what they say. Do they have a community gifts for this page? No. This is helpful though. Did you guys know this? I didn't know this. Total fans 16 of 100. So I need at least 100 and I need to go live more often. Did you guys know that? They didn't have this before. It breaks down, I guess, getting a community gift. I didn't know that, you all. Okay, I need to look at this a little bit more. So that's some details about the community gift. I don't know if you guys knew that because there's people who's like, I didn't get it. Why didn't I get it? That's probably telling you it must be new. It must be new. Yes, saw it yesterday. Okay, it's brand new then. Okay, that's what I was just asking. Oh, I missed it. You asked that question? let me go back and look at your questions you asked, my friend. I didn't miss your question. Did it get filtered? TikTok will filter comments. Okay, you did say that. You literally just asked it. How do you get a community gift? So it breaks it down. So now there's a box. There's a feature here. You can click the community gift and it'll explain how to get it. So yeah, that's where you would go to get it, friend. Take a look at it and see what's there. I was trying to help someone unlock theirs. She needed 35 people in her fan club. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, friend. Great. So she needed 35. So is it different numbers, you think? So this account, this is the agency page. It said I needed 100. I had 16 of 100. So she only needed 35, or she had 35. Maybe she had 35 and she needed 100. So that's interesting. So the community gift is there, so that's how you get it. It must be new because I was like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. My poor friend got a community gift that looks nothing like her. Wow, that's a lot. It doesn't look like it's 100 active, so I'm just gonna say that much. It must be 100, but they don't necessarily have to be active fan club members. So I mean that's fine. Yes, depending on how your room moves, she had 16 people in her fan club. Oh, okay. So you think it's active? Maybe it's active fan club members. Huh. Interesting. I've been screenshotting. I need to put see, I told you I gotta make some more content. I've been screenshotting y'all community gifts. So I want to do kind of like a carousel post. Yes, I believe it's active fan club members. So okay, it's active. All right. Um, I want to do a carousel post kind of highlighting all the community gifts that I've seen from the agency. So I think I have quite a few of y'all, especially the regular folks who go live. I'm telling all my business because I'm trying to do it for our anniversary. I'm just saying. Depends on your room, the number of people you need to unlock it. Okay, gotcha. All right. So, you said I love mine. Oh, I like yours too. So yeah, I'm gonna do a carousel post. I have to collect some more, but we'll do that as part of our anniversary. So anyway, off to a Zoom meeting. Take care. Thank you so much, JB. Appreciate you. Thank you others who are right here. Appreciate it. So let me show this real quick. Okay. So my friend, live side. So we got live event. So when let me know if you're still in the room, Dr. Jones. I digress for a second. Dr. Jones, say yes if you're still here. Deborah, welcome to the room. And then once you're on the live event, you can, these are old ones that are posted. You just see simply create an event. Yes, okay. So you create an event. So you saw where we got to live event. You create an event. You can put the title of your live. I'm going to keep it the way it is now, but what I would encourage you to do is make sure that it is based on, pick a name. Again, those are keywords. That's part of SEO, search engine optimization. So you want, if someone's searching for something, they can come across your live. Thank you so much for that daily heart, me friend. They can come across your live. So put a keyword in there that matters for your target audience, what they're searching. So my friend who is travel for retirees, that should be the topic of your live. Because maybe retirees and travel is what they're looking for. Okay? Or retired couples or whatever, some of those other search terms that popped up. That was for Miss Tammy. But think about your topic. Then the military time is what they'll have here. We're just gonna do a quick one. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with it, and then we'll say 30 minutes, and then we're gonna say regular live because that's what it is. Don't make it a shoppable. Make it a regular live, and you can change it to shoppable once you start the live. You can put your description in here, and then audience control. You can turn it on if your topic is for 18 years and older. I'm gonna hit done, and then you can also post your stories. It'll play a little music. I'm gonna add it to my stories. And then what I'll do is this little line here says add event link to all videos. This link will be added until the end of the event. I'm gonna turn that on. Okay? You can set this that it automatically turns on. It's under your settings. So we're gonna, and then if you wanted to, you could share it out. If you wanted to share it out to your community, say you're someone who has a group chat with all your friends and followers, and all your your followers for your live stream. Your fan club members, as well as your super fans, and it could be your followers too. You can create a group chat. Okay, so that's another way to share that with the group chat. Thank you so much, Deborah. Appreciate it, friend. And so you can create a group chat. So we're gonna go out of this. So this live event is here. It's showing up here. It's about to start. Okay? Now, what will happen? I'm going to show you guys on the page. So we're going to go all the way to my home page. I'm going to come in and out real quick just so it can show. So there. It shows that live event. Uh-oh. See it right here? Today at 6:15. It's there. So that sits on your home page. Anybody comes across your page, they're knowing you're going live. You also can do this. So say you had a post. You do your three dots here. You can add that post to your stories. See where it says add to story? If I add that post to my story, it's thinking real quick. Now it's here at the story. You see this little post-it note. I'm going to click that post-it note. And under that post-it note, it says live at 12:30. If I click that, Josh, Intuitive Guide, I don't just text you a DM. Sorry for the long rant. I got 2 warnings. What? How can I help you, friend? And so it's going to show that live event we just scheduled, the one we just did. We're going to click that and hit done. And then you'll see here. Okay? And I can have that there for people to get to. And I can add that to my story. Then if I wanted to go back here, if I want to do a video, let's do a video real quick. All right, this is an example of how to add a live event to your post. All right, so I want you guys to add the live event. Every time you post content, make sure you're adding your live event. I'm going to show you how. You're going to go to the link and then add the link, live event. Okay, we'll use that. I would have fixed that though. Okay, so here, if I click next, so I just did a quick video. It says add link. And here it says live events. We're going to click that again. What shows up? The one we just created. And so that's going to be part of your live events. So if I did this post, I'm not going to post it. Should I post it? I'm not going to post it. But it'll be there. Okay? So if you guys went to that video, you would see it. Okay? So it's going to be part of the live event since that event is happening right now. All right? So keep that in mind. Those are things you can do to kind of create that visibility. Gotcha. Okay? So live event, add it to your post. The videos I did earlier, I added the live events to it. So they're there so people can see those. You're also red when you're live at the time someone comes across your content. You're also a red circle. Yeah. So they can click that and know you're live. And they can come into your live stream if they click your photo on your page or not. All right? So let me know if you guys knew that. I think most people know that. But if you don't know that, let me know. I'll actually show you. Like if I go to my page here for the agency. You see how I'm a red circle? All right. You see my live event? Told you I'm live right now and I did a video. You see I'm red? All that's there. Okay? I just scheduled my live for tomorrow at 10. Look at you, friend. You're like, all right. Schedule it for the whole week. Now do the whole week. I'm in my story. All right. All right, friend. I love it. Can you add this after your post has been posted? Can you go back and add the live event? No. I don't think you can go back and add it. And not unless you can, no, I don't think you can do that. No, once you post it, it's there. You can go back and add that video to your story and add the live event like I did the other way. Miss D. Evans, welcome to the room. So yeah, so you can add it that way. But you can't do it on any other way. Let me know if there's any other questions about that. So that's number 2. So that whole process is part of your marketing strategy. That whole process is part of how you are going to show up and be consistent with posting content, holding yourself accountable by doing that live event, sharing it to your community, sharing it to your story. You're going to be intentional about doing that. That is a ritual. I'll tell you right now, I sit here. If you go to my stories right now, you'll see easily in the last, between today and yesterday, maybe about 10 posts. I post my stories daily. Whether it's me posting live event little messages, whether it's me posting my content, whether it's me posting, I'm getting ready to go live message, whether it's me posting the lives that I go to, y'all content and y'all live streams. Yeah, I'm posting my stories constantly. So I you got to get in the habit of doing that. I got in the habit of posting the content, but I'm also wanting to post to my feed. So I need to post to my feed more often too. That's not something I was doing as often. So I need to do that now. You said me too. You said I need an assistant. I need an assistant too, friend. I feel you on that. I feel you, friend. So the last thing I will tell you, and I told you, I posted, so I did 2 videos already for today. I'm going to do another one when I get off the live. Yeah, I'll probably do it real quick. I'll try to do something. We'll see. I have to think. I don't want to overthink it. I'll say this, you all. Here's something that was, here's something I was struggling with. Not in a bad way, but just recognizing that I have ideas and some of them take more time and effort to put into action. And I realized I needed to take a step back, um, and not try to overthink it, not try to do the big posts, because those big post ideas were stopping me from doing the little ones. The last 6 or 5, at this point 5 videos I've done took me all of like 10 minutes. It didn't take long at all. I just took the camera, said a few words, and posted it. Or I did a picture from my camera roll, added some text on the screen about it, and posted it. So it didn't take long, but my big ideas were taking long for me to think about and not actually do. I wasn't actually doing it. And so I was spending a lot of time doing that. And so if you want to take anything away from what I've shared today, don't overthink it. Don't try to be big with it yet. You can make and build time for that. Just do something. And so that's the approach I'm taking with my content. I'm like, I'm just going to do something. And then some of the somethings I'm doing is stuff that is a repeat of some of the stuff I've done already. And not that it's the exact carbon copy, but it's the same type of content I've produced. And so I'm like, oh, well, let me just do it again. It's going to come up in someone's feed and they'll see it. Hey, friend, thank you so much for being here. Those who are joining, appreciate you being here. Let me know if you guys have questions, but it's important that you post something. Don't get hung up on what it looks like, and if it's not as detailed as you wanted it to be, or as it is not executed the way you wanted it to be. Post something, okay? That's my takeaway from today. I don't want you guys to overthink it. I don't want you to get in a situation where now you're not even doing anything because you're like, I don't have time because I need 30 minutes, I need 2 hours, I need whatever. No. Pick up the camera. You just saw me just say something really quickly in the camera. Now, granted, I probably would have redone that a couple of times, but at the end of the day, I would have gotten it done quickly. So I just picked up the phone and just said something. So now you could get to the point, hopefully many of you can get to the point where you can do that, all right, without having a whole big production you have to do. All right, so let's see. Okay, let's go to number 3. All right, so you guys have, number 1 was doing your research. What was number 2? Sometimes you even repost to my story if out of time. There we go. Yep. I love that. Be you. What was number 2? Put in the chat. Who remembers? Hey, Sandra. Others coming into the room. Appreciate you coming through. Marketing. Yes, Wani. Marketing. And marketing is made up of what things that you want to do. What do you want to do when it comes to that marketing? What does marketing include? Anybody? Y'all remember? Anybody left in the room that saw it? Let me know. Post content, schedule lives. There we go. Post into your story. That too. Yep. Oh, look at y'all. That's a good job. All right. Telling people about what you're doing. There we go. Know your community. That's true. That's actually number one, too. So you got to know one and two because you got to know your community. I was late. I'm listening now, though. All right. All right, friend. So number one was doing the research. So search the keywords. You want to do that research. You want to know your target audience. That's even a step before you do the research, but that's part of the research. But you might have to figure out who your audience is first. Um, Start small and trust the process. That too. Just keep going. That is true. That is true. Um, and so when everything's said and done, number two was post the content. You want to do that marketing to your target audience. You want to schedule live events, add it to your post, add it to your story. All of that is part of a process. Now, I will say that is a ritual for me. Adding to my story, that live event, doing the live event, I do that every day. So that is something I do. Like I said, I wasn't posting to my feed to any great extent, especially in the month of June. I did, I think, a little bit more in the month of May. Um, Maybe I have to go back and look. But June, I definitely felt like I slacked through what I was doing. So I had a period where I was on a little roll, and even TikTok says, "Hey, you've posted more." You know how they'll give you a little encouragement, and so I got a message of encouragement that I had posted quite a bit. I think that was June. I mean, I'm sorry, April, May. But I need to get back to that. So I'm gonna get back to that. On average, I was probably posting about 18 times a month. So I need to be closer to like 30 to 60 if I really was doing it right. I need to be more, definitely a lot more. So keep that in mind. Pay attention to what you're posting. Pay attention to how your frequency. Try to pick up the pace. My video earlier today said it's an opportunity for you to do corrective action. All of those videos are not going to do well. Matter of fact, the majority aren't going to do well. That was the whole premise behind. I don't know if you guys remember the campaign last year. It was like in the fall. It was called Group 7. That whole campaign, they had even a little gift that was a Group 7 gift. Ultimately, the notion was that this person did 7 videos. Only one of those videos did really well. Group 7. Okay? That's the notion. So when you think about it, if you're posting one time, maybe it might do well, maybe not. If you're posting 3, 4, 7, 8 times in a day, the odds are greatly increased that one of those videos will do better than the others. That's Kiro. What is it? Kiro? What am I trying to say? Cajun. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, friend. How you doing, friend? So just keep that in mind as you are posting and creating content. It takes time. I will say the same thing for going live. You know, we had the 14-day challenge. You got 30 days. You're going live. You want to go live more frequently, especially in the beginning, because you want to get TikTok used to you. You want it to get used to what you're saying in your live stream. You want people to come in and understand what your topic is. You want to learn from those viewers and the questions they're asking you. Okay? So that's how you're going to improve. But if you're showing up every now and then, a few times out the week, maybe once or twice, maybe you only stay for 30 minutes. That's not enough time. You got to be definitely over an hour. More like 2 is what you're doing. And so as you're doing it, you're going to get better. That's where the practice makes progress come in. Because if you're just showing up on occasion and you're like, well, I just know people should be in my room and they should be here. Well, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works for any of us. All of us started from somewhere. Hey, Sonora, thank you so much for the wink winks. And we all started somewhere, and it takes time. It takes consistency. It takes you being consistent about your topic and what you're saying and what you're teaching. And if you've been inconsistent, then what you think TikTok gonna be? It's gonna be inconsistent. It's not going to push you out. It doesn't know you. It doesn't have a sense of how your room flows. So you got to do that too. That's a big piece of it. Showing up. I say all the time, engagement and consistency. It's almost like starting over. When you stop showing up, it is. Yeah. When TikTok sees you not doing what you used to do, which is kind of my situation in July, y'all. This is my birthday month. And so I got some travel plans, and I know I normally go 2 hours, 2.5 hours each day, twice a day. So I'm closer to 5 hours in a day. And I I had to, I did some travel last week. I got some travel this weekend happening, and then there's a bigger trip that's happening the following week. And so, there's a lot of travel that's happening this month. And so I know this is going to be kind of a dip for me, which is why I'm trying to fortify with my content. That's kind of my thinking. Yes, consistency is key. It is. That's kind of my thinking. I was like, I'm going to do this. Then I need to kind of make sure I'm also being intentional with my content creation, because again, if if I'm not showing up as often here, I still want visibility. I still want connections from people engaging in my content. Okay, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I'd say that to you all because I want you guys to understand that you got to post the content. You got to be engaging. You got to be consistent. All that matters. Consistency is key. That is the key to this. Um, let's go with number 3. Hey, how you doing? The worship room with Pastor David. Welcome to the room, friend. Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well. You can schedule post. You can. I've heard mixed reviews about it, that they don't get pushed out. So I haven't done it. I haven't done it. I should try it with some of this experiment time and schedule a few of them. That would be a bad idea. Have you had some good luck with it? Let me know. Anybody in the room, period, when it comes to scheduling your post, how are you getting responses from it? And if you are in my room and you're new, go ahead and click follow. If you have not followed the live host, feel free to follow me. I'm trying to make sure I have enough follows for the day. Um, so feel free to click up here and follow the live host. So I need at least 3 more follows. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all supporting the live stream. Good to see you. Doing well. Busy time during the day right now. Trying to keep up with everything. I heard that, friend. That's what we're talking about. Trying to keep up with everything. Appreciate that. Have done it. It definitely varies, but that's typically for me. Gotcha. Thank you. Hey, Claudia. Welcome to the room. ASMR. Appreciate you all supporting. Thank you so much, friends. Appreciate everybody who's coming in here. And like I said, if you're new to the room and you have not followed, it says the word follow. Go ahead and click up top so you can follow the live host, which is myself. Okay. So number 3, let's talk about number 3 quickly. I'm closing up close to my 2-hour mark. So I'll probably stay on another 10, 15 minutes at most. Um, and then I guess in the meantime, if you guys want to put in the chat for visibility too, if you want to put in, if you're a live host, put your topic, your time, and your time zone again. You're welcome to put that in the chat too, and I'll read it off for you all. Spiritual, welcome to the room, friend. Welcome. She's been rocking and rolling, y'all. She's doing her lives. We will talk soon. Definitely, friend. I'm going to send you the agency link. Feel free. Hello again. Hello. Are you going live, Spiritual? You are going live shortly, I believe. Go to 10 a.m. July 9th. Tomorrow. Okay, I was going to say July 9th coming up. Tomorrow. 10 a.m. Was that Pacific time? That is East. That's West Coast time, isn't it? Going live at 6 p.m. PST tonight. There we go. Yep. All right, friend. So, and then per mom, you are book talk 9 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday book club is on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern. You inspired me. I went live. You said I went live last week. Did you really? All right. Keep it up now. Once a week is something, but going live more frequently, that's where you're going to see the difference maker. The worship room with Pastor David, worship, praying, Bible teaching,
Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. Central. Love that. Carla, welcome to the room. I'm brand new to TikTok, schedule and post on other platforms, and had success. All right, Carla. Welcome to the room, friend. Keep me posted on how it translates to TikTok. TikTok can be a little different, so just keep that in mind. I get discouraged. I know. Here's what I had to tell myself, y'all. In the very beginning, again, I had already given myself a 30-day challenge. So I wasn't quitting. Quitting was not an option. But it was discouraging. But what I told myself is that I said everyone has an origin story, everyone has a beginning. It's no reason for me to think that I should automatically have hundreds of people in my room and I'm just starting off. And so I had to tell myself, you got to walk through this. You got to continue to stay consistent. Show up. Continue to do it. Because there's no reason why I should expect for things to go instantly from, you know, this low number to, shooting up to hundreds of people and I hadn't learned the process yet. Yeah. Yeah, I love doing it too. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then the other thing I had to tell myself, you said I'm going to stay motivated. Please come to see if I'll make it in the agency. Okay, friend. I'll message you. You're gonna get a message from the agency page too. So follow this page. Let me put it in here. Uh-oh. Spelled hello wrong. Hit send too quickly. Um, so yeah, definitely connect with this page, and this is a page that it will message you. But also when it comes to I also message over here too, so I do both of them. So it's me on both sides. You do inspire with your consistency. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. I love to talk and share. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate it, friends. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are awesome. And the other thing I tell myself too, and I say this quite often here, if you're just starting off, give yourself definitely 30, 60, maybe even 90 days to kind of get acclimated, get things going. And I say, if you haven't had that chance to really understand the platform, go through those initial training days and really do a deep dive, what would happen if you had hundreds of people in the room? How would you respond? What would that look like? And so you got to think of it from that perspective too. You're not meant, none of us are. Anything we do in life, it takes time. I use the example of, working out every day, trying to lose weight. It took you some time to put the weight on. It's going to take you even more time to get it off. It takes your body time to adjust and get stronger and build that endurance and build the muscle. But in the beginning, it's painful. It's uncomfortable. You're doing the dieting and the exercising and stuff. And it's like, when am I going to see my breakthrough? When am I going to see the results? And it takes time for that scale to move. It takes time for you to see that. And so recognize that this is the same here. It's not going to happen overnight. It just doesn't work that way. You got to pay your dues. You got to put in the time. You got to show up. You got to show that you're being consistent. I've had creators who have been doing this for almost a year, if not over a year. And they're just now starting to see some breakthroughs. They're just now starting to see some transformation. But it took time. Okay? So I want you to understand it takes time. Because at the end of the day, you're still learning and growing. And so keep that in mind. I know sometimes we're thinking our baby is the cutest baby. And sometimes the baby ain't all that cute. I'm saying. Sometimes we gotta have that honest conversation and say, hey, I got some work to do. I want you to go back and look at your live recordings. Thank you, you're great. Go back and look at your live recordings. Go back and look and see what else you could be doing differently. What else you could be, saying and engagement and all the things that come with that. How do you make your life more interesting? Also, and sometimes we don't want to do this, go look at your biggest competitor, the person you would love to look and be like. Look at those people, find those people. We ain't the only one doing this. We're not. We often think we're the only ones. We're not. There's so many people on this app. So go find the people you want to aspire to look like and be like. And you're like, oh, if I could do it a lot like that, that's what I would do. Okay. Pastor David, you said how do you deal with TikTok rankings when you go on vacation or you can't be on? Well, you know what? My league, it did fall. We did a vacation during spring break, and I did fall. I knew I was gonna fall, and honestly, I climbed up a little bit. I didn't get back to where I fell from because I was a B3 when I fell, and I fell down to B5. So now I'm like a barely hanging on to B4, barely hanging on to B4. Let me see where I'm at for my live today. What's it only showing? Let me see. It's like it don't want me to show my lead. It's like, oh, you don't need to look at your lead. Don't look. Yeah, so I'm barely in B4. So we'll see. I'm probably going to have to do some things different. You said, yeah, I'm B4. I have no frags, though. Like I said, I'm barely holding on. So we'll see what it looks like today. Great advice. I've been researching, but not the right niche. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it says, so B4. Yeah, I'm B4. I don't have any frags. I don't have any shields. No frags, no shields. And July is a month where it's my birthday month. So I got some travel I'm doing this weekend. I do 2 a day. What I've been doing is 1 a day when I'm traveling. I don't always get a chance to do 2. Let me just say that. So I'm doing 1, and then I'm also doing yeah. So I'm okay with falling. So I probably will fall again to be 5 before the month is over. So we'll see what that looks like. I'm traveling, like I said, this weekend is travel. Next week there's some travel. Next week we're gone for 5 days. 1 a day is still a lot on vacation. You know, it's okay for me. I love going live. And even on my vacation, my husband, so what happened when we did our little spring break trip? He has some courses he teaches online, and so he had to teach his course. And so he was doing his work, and I was going live. And that's what I was doing my work, he was doing his work. And so it was fine because we had done our activities, and then one day I just woke up early and did it. And so it's a pop-ups for me. So we just figure out how we fit it in, and we're like still hanging out and chilling, and we got a chance to like spend some time together and stuff where we both don't usually we're not always we're so busy we don't get a chance to. So it was good. It was perfect. It was a nice little break. So I had something to do. He had something to do. I know you would never stop. But no, true. But it's fine for me. And then when I did this trip with my friends last week, same thing. People were doing different things. I got my live in. My friends, they all took a nap, and I was like, you know what? I wasn't sleepy. I had already taken a nap earlier, so I was good. And so I did my live late. So, and I just did an hour. So those were the days I only did an hour. So I knew I was gonna fall, and I know this month I'm gonna fall, but it's all good. So Pastor David, to answer your question, you just plan for it if you can. If you can build in maybe doing some small battles to build up hopefully your fragments and your shields if you could, and then with the thinking that maybe you might fall a little bit, so that way you don't necessarily slip too far down. But yeah, so we'll see. And like I said, I'm going to be in the same situation. Number 3, I didn't talk about that. Let me talk about it really quickly. We're after 2 hours. I've been on for 2 hours and 2 minutes, y'all. So I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for supporting the live stream too. I appreciate all the support. Um, with everything said and done, number three is all about now how are you taking the information from your research, from your marketing efforts. Remember, you did the post, remember, you did your live event, you put that title in your live. You're going to use that knowledge, that information, those keywords, that information to create your board. This is a board, so you want to make sure it's there for your audience. Um, Hi, Diana. Thank you so much for that. I love you so much. Appreciate it, friends. Those who are coming in, appreciate the support. If you want to come in and support the live stream, let me see something. Appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everybody who's coming through. Appreciate the support. Um, so when it comes to your board, take that information and make sure that you're also putting it into your board. So if it's something that is going to attract your audience, so my friend who says she's doing, Miss Tammy, are you still here? My friend who's doing the travel for retirees, she may make that her board topic or some variation for that, like, you know, need to know where to travel, retired and need to know where to travel next. That could be our board. And people's like, oh, I'm retired and I do need to know where to travel next. Follow these 3 steps, and it's something there that people will come in. It's like, what's the 3 steps? I get people all the time who come in my live and say, did you talk about the 3 things yet? TikTok likes numbers, so put numbers up. Use numbers in your to your favor, and so use that to attract people. All right, and have a board that kind of speaks to what their search is or what their interest is. You can also ask the AI. I always tell you that. Ask the AI, like, what are some boards that are going to add value, curiosity, or challenge to my target audience. Okay? So when you're creating boards like that, people are going to stop the scroll. They want to know and learn more. Thank you so much, Ray, for that Daily Heart Me. Those who are coming in, appreciate you all being here. If you are new to my room, put new in the chat. I want to make sure I say hi to you also. Thank you for the follow, friend. Thank you for that. Daddy's daughter, welcome back, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in. I'm going to stay on a little bit longer. Your girl is, you said new. Welcome to the room. Do you go live? Let us know if you go live. Welcome. You don't have a bio yet. What's your live topic about? You want to put a bio in for a couple reasons. It allows TikTok to know who you are and what you're about, as well as you're producing content, that hopefully that bio will have keywords that resonate with your content and obviously what you're going to go live on. That's what we're talking about here. And then people are searching for that and they'll come across your page. So that's the search engine optimization that we talked about in step number 1. But then also keep in mind you want to also have it for us, so we can click your profile picture and know a little bit more about you. So I appreciate you being here. Do you mean ChatGPT, or is there a way, or is there a way, or is there a way on the platform? I was saying ChatGPT. I was saying chat. Yeah, I'm just learning right now. Okay, perfect. I was saying ChatGPT as an AI platform that you can do that research on, and then on the platform, you could use Creator Search Insights a little bit. It's not gonna. It's an option because they have an AI outline tool, so there's some things you can use it for. Kind of. I wouldn't necessarily say yes though. But yeah, and then they have like the Tico. Do you guys have that? The creator, I forgot what is it called? The Tico thing that comes in the inbox. Hey, it's Ashley. Welcome to the room. Hello. Welcome everybody. Others coming in. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you guys have questions. I'm hanging in here a few more minutes. And so when it comes to, and let me know if you have questions about what I just talked about. So a board is a feature on the live setup screen. It's under settings. That's one of the boxes. So it's there. It could be its own standalone box as well. And it could also be under Service Plus. So it's like 3 places you can find it. So you want to do a board that's going to allow you to add value, The board should add value to your target audience. Think of it as marketing. All right. Yes, ChatGPT or Claude. Thank you so much, friend. You said, I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all, Pastor David, you ain't know neither. The boards. Y'all don't know what boards are? Okay, I'm going to show boards real quick. Let me know if that's what you meant. You didn't know what boards were? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. So, if you are on your page, we're going to do it real quick. So, say you're on your page. I'm going to hit the plus symbol. I'm going to hit live. On the live. Something I'm going to show you real quick. So, you see how you see one line? There's a little bitty arrow there. If you're ever in a situation you're like, why don't I see all my information? Click that arrow up and it shows that other line, okay? I just want to make sure you guys knew that. Under settings, so this account does not have a standalone boards box. That's what I was meaning by that. I've used them. I was talking about the Tico. Is that what you were saying? No, Tico's in the inbox. I don't know if everybody has that. There's boards. Board is there. If you click board, now these are boards I've created already. You can have multiple boards already created. I would encourage you to create some boards that you can kind of use, pop in and pop out. You're going to hit this plus sign. We're going to create a general board. A multi-guest board is when you have the panel boxes on. One of those boxes can actually be a board. But we're doing general. General board is the board you see here on my screen. 3 things are required. I'm going to hit the plus symbol. Under that plus symbol, you see general again. I'm going to hit create. And now you see some messages here. The headline, you can create a board like this. You can create 2 lines. These are 2 separate lines. It's a different line. So you can create 2 different lines. You can do a background. Your background could be an image. I would encourage you not to do an image yet. Not in the beginning. Especially if there's some issues with your board your image rather, because TikTok may not like it. TikTok does not want you to have a board that has TikTok in the name, so don't use TikTok. You don't use any of the websites, pricing, personal identifying information. Hey Diana, you should not have that on your boards. So avoid that with your boards. Deneen, welcome to the room. Hello, friend. Thank you so much for saying hello. Appreciate you chiming in. Others coming in, appreciate you as well. Feel free to say hello. Posting motivation words of encouragement. Mindset matters here. Love that. Hello, Diana. What's the 3 things? Do your research for your keywords in your target audience and the words that they would be searching for. Do your marketing, meaning that you are going to post a live event to help market that you're going live. Also, you're going to post content that's relevant to your target audience with those keywords in it. You're also going to use your stories where you add your live event to your post, add your live event to your story. So you're going to do that as another way to get more visibility as well. All right. And then the last one is that you're going to do this additional marketing and integration of your keywords, that research you did early on. You're going to integrate that because you're going to put it in your board. You're going to put it in your live event. It should be the title and the description. You're going to say it when you're starting your live. So that's what you're going to do. Okay. This is really good, Doc. So headlines, but not background so much. Exactly. Headlines, yes, all the time. Background, possibly if you have done some lives for maybe 30 days. And so reason why I say 30 days, you can kind of get a sense of what's working, what's not working. So when you add that board, it's not going to be surprising to you if it doesn't work. If you feel like there's some suppression happening, you can say, oh, only thing I did different was do that background. That background is like a green screen. TikTok does not like green screens. So again, I want you to be mindful of what you're adding to your live that may work against you. And then there's also this like contact, this is that engagement, it says bullets. So this is where you can do the little engagement box. Okay. So that's another feature that's there. So you know how I have viewer wishes. Viewer wishes is a different feature, but people sometimes have this box to the side that lists how to engage in a live, what the topic is more in depth about. So yeah, that's what it's kind of in the same space. Okay. Let me know if there's any questions, my friends. That is boards in a nutshell. You save it. You can change the font, the colors, the shapes of it. All that is there for you to engage that way too. Let me know if there's any questions. I appreciate the engagement from all of you all. Thank you for tapping us up to 166K. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for the follows. Thank you all for the likes, the shares, the watching, those who've been watching and said nothing. Thank you all for the gifting as well. I appreciate the gifting, appreciate the support. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. Thank you all for supporting my viewer wishes over the time too. I appreciate that. Let me know if there's any questions about the go live process. The three things here I say are required, and I say they're required because it really is about you being consistent. You want to show up in a consistent manner. You want to do things in a consistent way, and that's going to help build out your live stream. And you want to make sure that you are showing up in a way that you can commit to because you're now going to schedule your live. Okay? And so you want to be scheduling your live too. Diana, thank you for those shares, friend. Any last minute questions, my new friends in the room? I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. I do 10 and 4 p.m. Eastern daily. 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern daily, where I go live. I want you to claim your points. If you click up here to the heart me again, you can just go down and claim the points that you so rightfully have earned. And so claim those points. Let me know if there's any questions. I appreciate the support, everybody. Before I head off, thank you for that daily heart me. Thank you for being in the fan club as well. And so let me know if there's any other questions before I head off as well. All right, friends. As I always say, remember, practice makes progress. We're not trying to be perfect. I know sometimes we think we got to be perfect at things. We do not. All right? I told you guys I'm posting 3 videos a day. I'm not overthinking it. I'm posting the videos. Some videos seem like they're going to do all right. And some will not. But that is okay. How long does the live stay available? How long does the live stay available? When you do a live, you can go back and access the recording for up to 30 days. Yeah, so you have access to the recording for 30 days. But yeah, some videos are going to do well and some will not. And so I'm not overthinking it. I'm just going to continue to go live. I'm going to continue to do well. I'm going to continue to show up. I'm not going to worry about all the things that could have happened or should have happened. I tell you guys all the time, practice makes progress. And you're improving each time you go live. All right? Appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate all the support. I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. ish and 4 p.m. Eastern ish. I usually come on a little after because I do my YouTube channel first. And the last couple of days I've been trying to post content, so I've been coming on a little later than I need to, but I'm getting it done. All right, my friends, take care. Thank you all for being here. I will see you all later. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, friends. Appreciate you all being here. See you later.